How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we are reacting to The Last Thought You'll Ever Have by The Pursuit of Wonder. Alright, first things first, shout out to Castle Bravo. Thank you so much for this suggestion and everything you do over on the Discord server. He's one of my admins and he's doing a really awesome job. But yeah, on to Monday's suggestions. Still haven't came up with a catchy title, but I think that's the title I'm gonna stick with because it's short, sweet, not really short, not really sweet. It's to the point is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Castle Bravo, he told me that this one, it makes you think about stuff that you don't normally think about. So super duper exciting about for this video. I cannot talk today. Super excited for this video, but that's literally all I know about it. So without any further ado, let's jump right in to The Last Thought You'll Ever Have.
On June 3rd, 1982, at 2:05 p.m., a girl named Nia was thought of for the very first time. She had no body, no brain, and no name. She was nothing more than a faint red line on a pregnancy test, a symbol of a potential person. On January 22nd, 1983,
it's gonna be one of these
after
videos.
It was determined that she was a girl, her parents decided what to name her, and Nia was officially thought of for the first time with the name Nia.
Aww.
About 3 months later, Nia was seen for the very first time without a screen. Awoken to the stark light of the hospital delivery room, Nia had no idea where she was or who she was.
This is already
She was,
interesting.
For this one brief, fleeting moment, a completely blank slate, nobody and somebody at the same time, free to be whoever she could.
Huh.
On June 1st, 1988, Nia was thought of as a friend for the first time.
Huh.
After her mother's friend's daughter, Sarah,
This is going to be
asked
like
Nia
a
if she liked the TV
storyline
show
of this
Danger
Nia
Mouse.
person.
Nia said yes, even though she didn't know what Sarah was talking about. Being 5 years old, Nia
So
thought
she
it was better
lied.
to say yes and not seem different. Sarah liked Nia because of this, and they hung out every week and watched the show together. Nia didn't really like the show. She liked that Sarah liked her though, so she never said anything.
Aw.
On March 9th, 1991,
Friendship?
Nia was thought of as annoying and weird for the first time. After dancing by herself
go,
during
Nia.
second grade recess, a group of her classmates mocked her, and one girl told her that she was weird. Nia
What?
didn't dance again for several years.
Being weird is
On
the
October
best
14th,
thing to be.
1994, Nia was thought of as
I was almost
attractive
born.
for the first time.
Whoa,
After
Nia,
a boy
calm
named
down.
Sam met her at school and
Sam?
liked the way her hair looked on one
Keep
of
it in
the
your
rare
pants,
days
buddy.
that Nia wore it down. He told Nia that he liked her and thought her hair was pretty.
Aw.
Nia wore her hair down almost every day after, even though she
Nia.
kind of liked it more in a ponytail. On August 16th,
I'm starting to see a
1997,
trend here.
Nia was hated for the first time
Oh.
after breaking up with her first real boyfriend, Tim. Tim told
Ooh.
Nia she was a horrible, inconsiderate person
Tim!
who only cared about herself. Nia worried that maybe he was
Rude.
right and got back together with him to prove that he wasn't. Not long after getting back together, Tim broke up with Nia. On June 29th,
what
2005,
happens.
Nia was thought of as a full-time employee for the first time after being hired as a
You go,
financial
Nia.
analyst at a large media company. It seemed to make her dad really happy when she
Not my
first
cup of
considered
tea.
business and finance as a major in college, so she stuck with it, hoping it would continue to impress him and other people she knew and might know. in
See,
the
Nia's
future.
trying to do stuff
She
that
never
everybody
really came
else
around
wants to
liking
do.
it herself. On April 10th, 2012, Nia was thought of for the first time as a wife after marrying her 7th boyfriend, James. She
Seventh.
wasn't sure if she was ready when James proposed, but didn't want to hurt him and deeply feared the possibility of being thought
Nia,
of as old and alone, especially
need to
after
think
her
of
mother
what you
repeatedly
wanna
hinted
do.
at the idea. On October 22nd, 2016, Nia was thought of as a mother for the
This is
first
gonna
time
end badly,
as her
isn't it?
firstborn child, Katie, uttered the word
Aw.
mom as she looked up
Aw.
at Nia. Katie knew nothing
So
about Nia
cute.
yet, but saw the source of all comfort and safety and love in Nia's eyes.
I like babies.
On December 8th, 2019, Nia was thought of as a boss for the first time after
Dang,
being
Nia.
promoted to corporate financial manager at a major multinational clothing corporation. Nia wasn't sure if she wanted the position and hated the idea of bossing people around,
Oh.
but she wanted her parents and friends and strangers she might talk with to think of her as a success.
Nia.
Moreover, she wanted her legacy to have some significance.
Do what
for her
you wanna
children
do,
and her
Nia.
children's children to look back at her and think of her as someone who was someone who was important. She took the job and stayed in it for the rest of her career. During her time, she helped make some of the largest acquisitions and mergers in the company's history, helping it reach a new height in the industry
Dang.
and popular culture. This made Nia quite wealthy and sought after. She hated what the expectations made her become, though. She became somewhat cold and forceful to her employees and hyper-focused on money and work, giving up almost all of her free time and things for herself outside of work. On August 22nd, 2035, Nia was thought of in a way that somewhat resembled the way Nia thought of herself for the first time. 1 year earlier, Nia was diagnosed with a disease known as cystic fibrosis, in an unusual, rare case of a late-stage diagnosis. The doctor told Nia she potentially only had a year or two left. As time passed, Nia began to care less and less about everything. She began to uncover and reveal her deeply withheld insecurities and fears and character traits as they began to fill with the air of insignificance and triviality. While in the hospital, during one of the last few coherent conversations she ever had, she told her husband James that she never truly felt like herself around him, or anyone for that matter, that she had spent most of her life accommodating other people's perceptions of her, as if her concern was always about how she was experienced in the minds of others and never about how she was experienced.
See, that's why you don't need to care about that kind of
stuff. She wanted so badly to be liked and remembered by everyone as competent and beautiful and agreeable,
fictional
and
character,
happy and perfect and successful. And now she was about to die without ever really being known by anyone at all. As Nia revealed more and more to James, for a brief moment, for the first time in her whole life, Nia was thought of in the same way she was thinking of herself, synchronized perfectly inside her and James's mind.
Legitimately, like, tearing up.
In this moment of unexceptional naked candor, James and Nia felt a love and boundlessness unlike anything they had ever before and ever would thereafter. 3 months later, Nia was thought of for the first time as someone who was dead. Everyone she knew attended her funeral. Some of her closest friends and family members said incredible things about her at the service. How beautiful she was, how sweet and kind she was to everyone, how hardworking and successful she was.
Why is this getting to me so bad?
Thought about how they didn't really like her or care about her all that much, and just wanted the service to be over so they could go home. Nia didn't know what anyone thought or said. She was dead.
I guess that's
on March
good
5th,
thing, right?
2051, Nia was thought of for the first time as a grandma. Her second child, Nick, showed his first son, Tyler, a photo of Nia in the family photo album. "This was my mom,"
Go
Nick
Tyler.
told Tyler as he pointed to her photo. "She would be your grandma. Can you say grandma?" Tyler, just 4 years old, looked at the photo.
I am
and let
24,
out a soft,
thank you.
"Hi, grandma," leaving out a letter or two, but understanding what he meant. The wrinkles in Nia's face in the photo made Tyler laugh a little. Then, Nick flipped the page to a different photo of someone else. On December 30th, 2107, Nia was thought of for the last time by someone who ever personally knew her. As Katie, Nia's last surviving child, died, the last clear, real memory of Nia dissolved with Katie's mind.
Oh no.
On January 2nd, 2372, at 3:52 p.m., Nia was thought of for the last time ever. Her only remaining photos and information held in a data server at an ancestry company for people to learn about their family heritage. A young man named Sonis, employed by the company, was instructed that day to clear out all data servers containing unused full profiles more than 200 years old. Before deleting them, Sonis looked through some of the profiles. As he looked at the photos, he wondered who the people were. He wondered what life must have been like for them. He stopped on one particular photo. It was Nia. He thought she looked really friendly and happy. She had a smile that seemed completely genuine, as if she spent her whole life practicing it. Then he toggled to the next profile. Within the hour, Sonis had cleared the server. With one delete key, all traces of Nia were gone forever. Later that night, while trying to fall asleep, Sonis wondered, without thinking about anyone specific, if any of the people that he deleted would have lived differently if they thought about the fact that one day they wouldn't be thought about at all.
Nia would.
This thought sent a strange sensation down Sonis' entire body. Then he thought about his big presentation at work he had in 2 days that he had been cripplingly worried about for the last month. He suddenly wasn't that nervous about it and felt a little moment of freedom and peace. Then he fell asleep.
Is that the end? Whoa. That's a cool outro? Oh my god. Hold on, let me... I was on the verge of crying there for a second, but it's over, so it's gone. It's gone. But alright. That was so impactful, like that video. It was, the visuals and stuff, it wasn't anything like over the top or anything. It was very simple with like literally the most minimal lines you could possibly think of to portray a story. And yet it was so impactful. That was, I'm legitimately not lying when I said I was tearing up for a little bit of it, because that was crazy. And Castle Bravo, you were right. It makes you think about stuff that you normally wouldn't think about. That is crazy. I mean, luckily, I feel like I'm such an odd case that, like, I stopped caring about what others think of me a long time ago. Like, I cut off every tie that was negative, everything that just tried to bring me down. Like, I just cut everything off. I'm still, like, kind of choked up about this video. Like, it's a really good video. I really liked it. But stuff like this always gets to me. Like, just a fictional character. Like, I'm pretty sure Nia's fictional. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have gone to the future and all that, but give me a second. But yeah, that was very, very impactful. Like, probably one of the most impactful videos I've ever seen. Like, to actually, like, hit me in the heart. Like, just for someone that I literally didn't know existed, and then go through this whole thing, this whole video of, I mean, in the first place, she's not even real, but just to make me feel as much as I did on this fictional character named Nia. But this video was amazing. I'm probably gonna check out more videos by this dude, because Pursuit of Wonder, it's amazing. It's really, really cool. It makes you feel things, and I love it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like down below, because it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos like this one. So with that said, I have been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Later days.